Hey, you found me.
You're tough to miss.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
So are you ready for India Food Network's rapid fire round?
Yes, okay. Shoot.
Okay, so first question. What is the one thing that people don't know about you?
That I can be quite messy. Sorry, just giving away one of my dirty little secrets. I'm a little messy in my bedroom, especially when I have to go out for an event or for a party. I get confused what to wear, so I take a lot of clothes. Then my makeup is all over the place, and that is one thing my husband can't stand. But I'm working at it.
So when you started out in the industry, you were not trained professionally.
Right.
How did you gain respect in the industry?
I actually didn't have too much of a problem. I was blessed in that sense because when I started out, it was thanks to Chef Sanjeev Kapoor convincing me. He had only, eaten the khana that I made at home, and he had heard a lot about how passionate I was about food. But, to do a show was something he convinced me, and I was paranoid. But when I did it, it became such a big hit that I was quite overwhelmed with it. In fact, after 2 years of the show becoming such a big hit, I decided to take it up seriously. I went to Singapore to do an advanced culinary course. I worked at Intercontinental, to get the commercial training. So my, professional foray into being a chef happened much later.
So you're from Jamshedpur. What is that one dish you miss about home?
I am from Jamshedpur, but I was born there, and 3 years later we moved to Calcutta, after which Dhanbad. And I was surrounded by a lot of Bengali neighbors, and one particular neighbor who's almost like, my extended family, my Minu auntie, she made the most amazing mustard fish. It was this fish in very, very thin gravy. It was the most delightful ever. That's one thing I really miss. It's a macher jhol, but in mustard preparation.
Who amongst all your celebrity friends has the best kitchen?
Best kitchen as in the way the kitchen looks, or the kind of food that's made?
Both.
Actually, nobody. People don't seem to have pretty kitchens, including me. In fact, there's so many times I want to shoot in my kitchen and I'm like, this kitchen isn't that pretty.
If you had to appoint one of your friends as your sous chef, who would that be?
One of my friends as my sous chef. Who would that be? I'll be honest with you, all my friends are terrible cooks. It's me who's always cooking and sending things to them. But I'll probably make my mother-in-law my sous chef because she is fantastic.
What is your biggest goof up in the kitchen?
I've burnt onions at times. I've left the chocolate in the microwave and burned that at times. Oh, I've goofed up a lot in the kitchen. But trust me, I'm not giving out all my secrets to you.
So what is that one dish you love cooking with your son Agastya?
Oh, anything with chocolate. He is crazy about chocolate. So whenever I am working with chocolate, whether it's a simple cake or donuts or chocolate lollipops, I involve him and he loves it. Except everything that I make, I try and make it a little healthy. So if I'm making chocolate lollipops, for me it's a bit of a challenge because I have to hide the oats that I'm hiding in those chocolate lollipops. So I quickly finish up a couple of steps which have the healthy ingredients, and then I call him to help me. So it's fun, but he loves it. He loves it.
Does the husband cook?
Oh, not at all. He can't even break an egg, trust me. He's terrible, but he loves eating and he loves my food, and he is my best critic. So I don't complain.
Are you a perfect woman, mother, wife, career woman?
I would love to believe so. I try as much as I can to create a perfect balance. I suppose everybody does. Sometimes you manage, sometimes you don't.
What's that one imperfection about yourself that bothers you the most?
Oh, that I'm very confused. If there was one thing I could tell God to change about me, it would be this. I'm very indecisive. I'm always wondering whether I should do this or not, whether I should wear this or not. And my husband comes to a great big support and help to me. Anything I need to do, I'll ask him, okay, you make the decision for me, because then I have him to blame. And that's why he gets very angry with me. He says, oh, now if something goes wrong, you'll say it's your fault. I say, yeah, I want that because I hate taking the blame for anything. I know it's a terrible thing, but
that's actually a great plan. So tell us something about your latest food venture.
So my latest food venture is my YouTube channel, which I have launched with a lot of aplomb and after a lot of thought, because I was really nervous about doing this. This was my own domain, my own destination, And I have to tell you, I was very nervous because so far I've been doing Mummy Ka Magic for Food. I had a huge team supporting me, a huge team of chefs, Sanjeev Kapoor. I mean, they all still support me. But this is something which is completely different. This is my own baby. I can do whatever I want. So I'm very excited. It's called Being Amrita, Chef and Beyond. And that's what the channel is on YouTube. It talks about me being a chef and whatever else I am along with being a chef. So please do watch it and like and subscribe and share and whatever the whole thing is.
Finally, before we leave you, here's today's biggest question. What does food mean to Amrita?
Food means love. Food is everything for me. I live to eat. I have to tell you that.
Thank you for your time, Amrita.
It's been a real pleasure.
So we'll be off now. Bye.
Bye. And listen, why don't you join me for lunch?
We never turn down a lunch invitation.
Come, let's go. I'm hungry. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. India Food Network. Ciao.